the rice cake.
What?
The rice cake. Let us consider the rice cake.
Is it a rice cake? It's a wheat-free snack.
Well, it's rice. It's rice. Nearly all rice.
But Andrew Collings. Hello, by the way.
Welcome.
I'm Richard Herrings, and this is Andrew Collings. He's brought in some wheat-free snacks to eat.
They're almost everything free. The rice cake is I was ahead of the game on eating boring food to be healthy long before, and then it went overground.
Mahatma Gandhi.
The rice cake.
Mahatma Gandhi just ate rice.
He did, yeah, but not in cake form. They're not really cakes, are they?
They aren't.
They're biscuits or crackers.
And you're wearing clothes. He didn't even wear clothes.
No,
he just wore a little pant thing.
But we've established that is not something we will ever do on the video version of this podcast. Welcome to the Collings and Herrin podcast, number 6.
Is it?
Yeah, last week I said it was our first weekly one,
but
somebody pointed out that actually the one before was weekly, even though we didn't know it at the time, which is true. So it was effectively our third weekly podcast. And I thought I'd bring in some wheat-free snacks for us to eat. Or maybe not eat while we're actually doing it, but
in the in our throat that's just completely dry. If we put that in our mouths will just go and we'll go
fill up with rice.
I can't.
I know.
Kill me. My mouth. Water. Give me water.
This contains 98% rice and 2% sesame seeds. Wow. But that's what gives it its scrumptious flavour.
How many calories does it have?
I don't know, Richard. I don't care about calories. You, with your weird slimpsier 1970s view of food and nutrition, care about calories. I've moved on from calories.
2 stone lighter than I was.
No, you're doing well. I'm not knocking it. This is, by the way, days without alcohol 2.
For you?
Yeah, because I had one drink on Wednesday.
I think it's my 89th. I had a beer yesterday.
Did you?
It was a ginger beer.
You fooled me with your joke about beer. Why do they call that beer? See, this is a rice, but it's not a cake.
It might be brewed. It's actually, my dad used to make ginger beer. He used to make wine.
Did he make it in the airing cupboard?
He had it on the window ledge, but it's kind of similar to beer in that you put that little... I used to love those things you stick in the top with a little bubble inside that would occasionally bubble. I don't know what they're called. They're like corks that you put in the top of the big barrel.
I know.
And then there's some liquid in it. And he used to make ginger beer like that. It was horrible. But, it was free, so it was really cheap, so we drank loads.
It was beer, didn't you? When you were a kid, you thought it was beer. Did you go, I'm getting a bit drunk?
No.
Anyway, so you've still not drunk any alcohol?
I haven't drunk any alcohol.
If you even so much as walk past a picture of some alcohol, you'll be out of control.
Intoxicated.
You'll be just a lunatic.
Well, we'll see. It'll be interesting to see. I'm going on holiday in a couple of weeks, which will be after my 100th day, so that might be the point where I let it go. But I'm a bit nervous about starting it.
Yeah, I think you should. You'd be careful. Did you see the programme about Tony Hancock?
Yes.
He had a lot of drink all the time. And look did you see what he called his new girlfriend's mum? Did you watch the programme?
I didn't see that. I saw a little tiny bit of it.
Oh, Richard. As played by Ken Stott.
Yes.
And the review in the Radio Times, which I work for, but nevertheless, the preview in the Radio Times said, Ken Stott looks nothing like Hancock.
Yeah.
It's a really unnecessarily critical thing to say. He looks a bit like him. I mean, you don't have to be him to play him, do you?
No.
Critical old Radio Times. In the old days, they used to go, everything's great. When I was growing up, the Radio Times was there just to say everything is great on the BBC. And now it has a go at things.
Yeah.
Anyway, he drank all the time, and it was his last 2 years, so boy was he drinking a lot. And he would drink a whole bottle of brandy almost in one go. And he went to meet... His girlfriend was the wife of John Le Mesurier.
Yeah, Joan Le Mesurier.
Yeah. He went to her parents' house in Ramsgate, and they were on a lovely meal with him. I can't say the word, even though you said it on the last podcast. He got a bit pissed, and then he said, you, and he was talking to her wife, her mum, you, Nellie, are a provincial Mancunian. And then he said the word, I can't even say it.
I don't know which word it is.
It begins with C. It's a sort of word that Ronnie O'Sullivan would say whilst at a press conference.
Even he wouldn't go
in Beijing. Top story so far, then, of the week.
Yeah.
I think there's loads, but there's one brilliant one, which I only found out by reading The Sun. I didn't even know it happened. Ronnie O'Sullivan, who's the bad boy of snooker, isn't he?
Well, he's the bad boy we love to love.
Yeah, we love to love.
Yeah,
I love to love him. And he said some rude things, and we've watched it. You can see it on the Sun website. Not that I really want to direct traffic there. I'm sure you can find it elsewhere. He's some kind of... not tennis. It's not a tennis, because he would be really bad at that, wouldn't he? It's not tennis. Try and think what it might be. Snooker, that'd be it.
He's been in a tournament. He's lost his game.
He's
in a press conference. And in China, they're all asking him questions in Chinese, which are being translated.
Yeah.
And he's filling in the gaps by talking to whoever's next to him about his penis.
Yeah,
basically.
He's got a microphone and then he sticks between his legs and goes, suck on that or something.
Yeah.
Where's the son? I'm going to read exactly what he said. Let's get it out because they've
Let's get it out. Oh,
and he said that.
That's what he said. He said, "Would anyone like to gobble me?" I think is one of the things.
I believe
it's hard to say
the word nosh
because that's it. It's hard to
I
tell.
know why. I've taken it out.
That's right. Oh,
this is a shambles, Richard. It's a shambles.
There it is.
There it is.
Stop waving the paper around.
Putting it in the
It'll annoy the people who don't like the sound quality.
Do you know, I won't mention iTunes again.
Yeah.
After this particular mention,
Let's
because people
mention
think I'm obsessed.
We are obsessed.
We are obsessed.
We've got to 21st in the iTunes charts.
I can't believe that. I can't believe
That's
it.
incredible. We're heading for 10th now.
Oh, the disappointment and probably alcoholism and early death lie ahead of us, I think. Because once you've hit the top like that,
there's
only one way to go.
The only way is down.
I know. So anyway, Ronnie, the foul-mouthed snooker player,
we're ahead of nuts though for the moment. Probably,
for now,
probably because of you holding up that picture of a page 3 girl with Spyro.
I regret that because that was a kind of demonstration designed to expose the sexism in a newspaper that can be picked up by children.
Exposed your sexism.
All I was doing was holding it up to expose it to the nation.
And writing on a woman.
The thing
like
I laughed
serial
at,
killer.
I was laughing at you, pretending that you were offended by it.
That was what
I'm laughing now at that very idea.
I wasn't pretending.
You were pretending it was
a disgrace. You won't say cunt, and yet